wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? Happy Taco Tuesday! That's the day it is today. Did you think about our thing, Jay, about you eating tacos on the show yet, or you didn't make any today?
Yeah, I didn't make any tacos,
No
but
tacos?
yeah, I'll do it one day. One day I'll
One of these
do it.
days. One of these
Yeah,
days.
it's like I said, I'm more of a burrito dude, so
No, I know.
you know, I'm not really
Gotta
a
eat some
taco dude.
tacos.
Yeah, it's not really in they're so small. I mean, I could eat them throughout the whole show if I have like 10.
That's all I'm saying, man. We'll just get like 10 tacos for you, and then every time I'm doing my trending topic, you could just eat one.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's actually sounds like a great idea.
Right. Then, dude, by the
Not a
time
bad
we're done
idea
with
at
the
all.
show, you'll be gym ready. Like, dude, everything's perfect, bro. Like,
I agree. I
that's
totally
kind of
agree.
yeah.
Totally agree.
Did you end up going to the gym last night?
I always go to the gym. Yeah,
How was
I
your
saw
workout?
Kev.
Oh, you saw Kev?
Uh, Yeah, he was finishing when I was getting there.
Oh,
So
okay. Did he tell you how upset he is about the stock market crashing? Because that's what he talked to me about when I was at Whole Foods the other day.
no,
He didn't tell you nothing about that?
no, he showed me he's only had 2 days in like 2 months that he's lost, and it was in March.
Oh, okay.
That's it. He's won every other day. He showed me. He's like, yeah, man, I love this market. He's like,
Oh, that's good. That's
I
good.
have never. He's like, I've only lost 2 days in a row, and it was like March 18 and 19.
Oh, so
He
he's
showed
probably
me. He
shorting
shows me the
everything.
calendars. Huh?
Yeah, he's probably shorting everything then.
Well, so what he did, so he was up 40 grand, and in those 2 days, he lost 23 grand.
Oh, damn.
So ever since then, he made back his 23 grand.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, he's up. He's back to up like 40 G's. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, so I talked to him. Yeah, he's good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's important to be on point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You
Definitely.
know. So
Yeah, bro. I had a pretty busy day myself today. I ended up taking my Nissan Altima back to the dealer because every time I make a left U-turn, I always hear clicking. So I had a feeling it might be like the CV boot, or it might be the axle, So I
hmm
brought it in, and then they gave it back to me already today, but they told me that it's the bearings. So they said they just greased them up for now, and that it should resolve the problem. But they're like, if it keeps happening, we're gonna have to replace the bearings. But I didn't even know. They told me today that I have an additional, not even one that I bought because I also bought the extended warranty, which I'm about to cancel. But I
hmm
had an additional 5-year, 60,000 mile warranty on the car, even with that certified, one that I have that's 100,000 miles. So, man, I'm just like, even though it sucks that the car is like not in the perfect condition that I thought it would be in,
Yeah.
it's everything's getting taken care of, so I don't have to like really worry about anything. They try to sell me on that stupid extended warranty that I'm about to cancel on their butts, so that I don't have to pay, and they're gonna lose their commission for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Busy day though, man. Laundry, freaking, running around. I spent hella money today, bro, because I had to fucking get I had to get like all the like supplies for the week or 2 weeks for like food. So I went to like Whole Foods. I ended up getting a bunch of stuff for my cats too, because my cats needed food. So even my beta fish needed something, so I had to get my beta fish something.
Of
You know,
course.
a lot of stuff,
Yeah, I
man.
do all that stuff after the gym, so it's different.
The one thing I did though that's kind of exciting, bro, is I ordered on K on the K&N air filters.
Yeah,
Yeah, I ordered a K&N air filter for my Altima.
it's good. It'll breathe better.
Yeah, and and it's funny, and this is like a little insider secret for you guys who are into like air filters, like performance ones. So I was gonna buy it from AutoZone at first, and it was like $69. Then I saw it on Amazon for like $65. I was like, all right, cool. It's overnight shipping. I'll just get it there. But really quickly, I just went into the K&N website to check, and it was only like $51 on special. So I'm literally saving like $20 by. It's gonna take a little bit longer to ship. It's still FedEx, not bad, but I saved myself $20 by doing it this way. You know,
That's cool. It's
yeah,
never a bad thing.
pretty cool, pretty cool.
That's never a
Um,
bad thing.
Yeah. Shout out to the 18 people watching, by the way. We got Mrs. Hot Mommy She says sexy. She's probably talking about you, Jay, because you the sexy dude on this show. I'm just that average day guy. And she also says you have a big ass with a D, but I'm not gonna say the whole thing. So yeah.
All right. All right.
And
Thank you.
we also got Prepuccio Sanchez. What's going down, brother? He says, you guys, how's it going? How it's going great, brother. Happy Tuesday. It's we always say happy Taco Tuesday. And yeah, man, hope everything's well with you as well, brother. Oh man, what a day, what a day. So yeah, let's get into our Did You Know Jay segment. Jay, did you know that Governor Newsom, remember how we talked about how he wants to exempt us from tariffs?
Yeah.
So one of the major exports for California is almonds, and he's really talking about doing almonds. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want tariffs on our almonds.
Okay. All right.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. I didn't hear about that at all.
And the other thing I saw was that did you know that Tesla, they lowered the price of their Model Y in North America because I guess it wasn't really selling so well?
No, I did not know that.
So if you were thinking about getting into the Teslas, this might be a good chance because the Model Y, I think, also drives itself, and it's a really nice vehicle.
Like I said, I will. I'm not in no rush. I have enough cars.
Definitely.
Blessed enough to have enough cars. So
yeah. Jay, I also wanted to see if you knew that you know how the stock market and everything's crashing and everybody's panicking and all this.
I don't know. I don't panic, but yeah.
No, I know. I'm not saying you're panicking. I'm just saying you hear how everybody else is panicking, right?
Yeah, of course.
So they're saying, did you know that the Federal Reserve is now about to announce a rate cut and liquidity injection into the stock market?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so that's going to really help this. Right now, from what I seen last, Bitcoin was at 75,000, bro. And to me, this is such a steal of a deal, bro. Any crypto right now, because obviously whatever Bitcoin is doing, all the cryptos usually follow. So, bro, right now, especially with what I just mentioned, that the Federal Reserve is about to dump some liquidity injection and also do a rate cut, and I guarantee you that's because Trump is telling them to, then you're going to start seeing a little baby boom back up with the stock and crypto. So if you can get crypto within this very week, you guys are going to be really well off. That's what I got to say for that. Let's see what else I got here for our average day Joes. What else do we got?
I'm curious.
There's also, I guess, did you know that Vietnam is going to buy U.S. Defense Secretary products to tackle trade gap?
I did not know that. That's good though. This is good stuff for me to know. To because I always love expanding everything. So
definitely. And Jay, did you know that scientists discovered a simple method to reduce mercury levels in tuna?
No.
That's actually a good one because I know that you like tuna. So I know you like to put it into
tuna.
stuff.
I love tuna. I love salmon. I love all fish.
Right.
I have a fish day every week. But I eat everything, I eat fish, I eat steak, I eat pork, I eat chicken, I eat everything.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm very well balanced. Every week though, I definitely have a seafood day.
Yeah. Oh, every week, once a week.
I have to. Yeah, it's just a part of it goes along with my regimen of, switching what I eat.
Got you.
I eat different things every day because, I cook every day. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what it's about. I like balance though. So,
do you worry about mercury though in like seafood and stuff or not?
No, I don't. I don't eat enough of it to get any of that.
Yeah.
If you'd have to eat that stuff literally every day for you'd have to overdo it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Prepuccio Sanchez, he says, Jay's a very laid back poppy, I see. Don't worry, be happy.
Always, man.
And he also says, I love tuna, so that's good news. Yes, sir. That is good news.
Tuna's hella good, man.
Yeah.
Tuna is really good for you because honestly, you've seen the nutrition facts on tuna, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's really good.
Dude, bro, it's like 30, 40 grams of protein and like zero everything else.
Exactly.
Very, very excellent, dude. Like when I want snacks, like like say like before bed, I'll just pop a can of tuna and just eat it, bro.
Yep.
I don't even need to put anything else
Exactly.
because it's that, dude. I just need the protein.
No, I know. And now if they have a way to reduce mercury in tuna, oh,
Yeah,
dude, that's a winning situation right there.
that's what I'm saying. Like if for some reason, which is weird, if I don't have any eggs made, can of tuna
Yeah,
wins.
exactly. And then
It's excellent.
if you can somehow make it to where you have eggs with tuna, oh, dude, that's winning, bro.
Oh, it's easy. I've made so there's I've expanded my horizon many times. I've made like egg tuna melts just in the little oven.
Exactly.
Just put it together on the same little thing, and you
Right.
just put it right inside. Oh, bro, 8 minutes. That's all.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, like I said, when I'm like sleepy and if I wake up and I'm hungry, I just pop a can. I'm done.
You know what
That's what
would
I
be
mean.
probably hella good, and I don't think anybody ever tried it before. Maybe you have. I
What?
don't know because you're a chef yourself, but
What?
somehow mixing egg salad with tuna salad together, like you know what I mean?
I've
Getting
never
into
thought to
like
do that. I mean, it would be good. I mean, it would be fine because it pretty much very similar ingredients.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you can if you could figure out how to make it like where the taste it just really neutralizes each other and it complements each
Yeah.
other. I think that would be a really good way to do it. You know?
Yeah. Well, the easiest way to do it is I would make the tuna salad first,
Uh huh.
and then obviously if you just have hard boiled eggs, you could throw them in there. It's easy.
Right, right, and they just kind of smush them into there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that'll be
Because
kind
if
of
they're
good.
hard boiled, they're already cooked, and
Yeah,
then it's just complementing the tuna salad.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
the only thing to make it like a hundo primo is put bacon into the bacon bits. I think that
Oh,
will make
see,
it
nah,
perfect.
fuck a bacon bit. That's real fucking bacon. Fuck
Or even
that.
real bacon, just
It's
because
like
it's going to be a
bacon
salad
bits.
at the end of the day.
What you think this is, man? I ain't doing no bacon bits.
Cut up the bacon into like bits because it's a salad.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
you can
saying.
make
Cut
real
up the
bacon.
bacon, real bacon.
Yeah, you can cut
We
up
ain't
real bacon
buying no
into like
bacon
bits,
bits, bro.
into pieces.
Yeah, I'm saying we ain't buying no bacon bits.
No, you buy real bacon and put them into bits.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'll make the bacon and then cut it up. That's
Right, right,
very good idea. I actually like that. That's a great idea.
exactly.
I could make that easily, man.
Right,
That's the
right.
easy one.
And Jay, did you know that a popular pizza chain franchise files for bankruptcy 11, Chapter 11 bankruptcy?
A popular one. What? Who was
Yeah.
it? Round Table?
Nope. Guess again.
Domino's.
Nope. Pizza Hut.
Oh, one of those. Okay. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't really order from those places, so I was just trying to
Pizza.
think of the places out here that aren't really popping.
Yeah.
You know.
Round Table, I think, is pretty solid. I mean, they're expensive, but they have a pretty good backing. Like their pizzas are really good, you know.
The one out here went out of business, so I don't know.
In Millbrae.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's one by my house that's been in business for a minute, and actually, San Mateo, like where I live, there's three all around me, bro. There's three of them.
That's what I mean. They're not here. Well, I mean, I know why they're not here. My boy spot Toto's way too popping. Obviously Senior's our other boy spot is always popping, and
Yeah.
Zorba's is always popping. How can
Yeah.
you put any other pizza around here? It's not even close because all three of those places clown the big chains.
Right.
Those pizzas are way better. You know that.
Uh huh.
Way better, bro. Pizza sounds good. I haven't had pizza in a while, man.
I know. I know.
I haven't had
Jay,
pizza in a while.
did you know that today in Sunnyvale, there was a bunch of Tesla charging cables cut at the station over there, the charging station?
Oh, they're gonna find who did it. I'm sure there's cameras everywhere, and then
I'm
they'll
sure,
arrest
especially
them.
out here.
They'll arrest them. In
Yeah.
Sunnyvale, you said?
Yep, Sunnyvale.
It's crazy.
That is crazy because that's like such a tech hub, you know?
Yeah, but it is Sunnyvale. I mean, well, I don't know much about Sunnyvale actually. I don't know much about Sunnyvale.
Yeah.
Probably some San Ho cats did it. I don't know. I don't know. It's like what did you do today? I went to go cut Tesla cords. Some weird ass people out there, man.
Right, right.
That's what I do with my day. Who does that, man?
Jay, remember how we talked about maybe a week ago how Trump is building all these like brand new like jet fighters?
Yeah.
So did you know that China built their own new jet fighter? It's called the J-50 NGAD, sixth generation fighter.
No, I didn't know.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like now I understand more why Trump might have wanted to do that as well.
I get it.
They're going to be like neck for neck type thing. But always, when it comes to military, I feel like we always get the best like technology stuff.
I sure hope so, man.
Yeah.
We are the superpower.
Right. Right.
You know.
And Jay, did you know that in Minnesota, lawmakers introduced bill allowing rideshare drivers to unionize?
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's
That is.
that's a big deal for for rideshare drivers, because I mean, dude, if you're unionizing, you're able to have benefits, you're able to have a lot of different things. I mean, yeah, you have to put some money into the union, but dude, you're gonna get a lot more back for that.
They're only doing that because rideshare drivers are about to be canned. Well, maybe not there, but here, that's done.
That's why it's kind of surprising that they let Minnesota unionize, because they're probably really not. Huh?
It's Minnesota. The Minnesota's not popping like here.
No, I know, but still, if they're unionizing over there, I guarantee you, Uber, the last thing they want to do is have that spread all across the United States, because then what's going to happen? They're not going to be able to exploit us anymore like that.
But I'm saying it won't.
You don't think so?
No. Are you kidding me? They're already dropping money into the. I told you they bought Cruise, Uber.
Yeah.
They bought all that's their AI cars, bro.
Yeah.
That'll be released by the end of the year, maybe even into next year. They just got to work on that AI.
Yep.
That's what I mean. Places like Minnesota's not like here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Jay, did you know that a whale today swam into the bay and was spotted in Emeryville?
No way. Here?
Yeah.
in the actual bay?
Yep, in Emeryville. Yep.
Cool.
Spotted in a whale. Yeah, bro.
I'll take it. Whale watching in Emeryville.
Exactly.
That's kind of funny.
Right. Well, that is. Did you know? Segment. This is. I guess it's kind of a new segment, so we're still trying to kind of like get the pronunciation of it right.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it one bit. I like it.
No, yeah, it's definitely good, but I'm trying to make sure the name is solid so I can say it easily off my tongue. So the segment is Jay. Did you know the Did you know Jay segment? There you go.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you know Jay segment?
I like it. I'll take it.
All right. So let's move on and let's get into some NBA sports.
NBA, baby, let's do this. We got 2 games current. First one, Clippers and Spurs in the third. They just started. They're fresh out of halftime. It's 54-52 Clips. And the other game current, the Dub Nation. They are killing the Suns. I mean, molly-whopping. There's 1 quarter left, and it's 95-61.
Sure. It's not even it's like you said current, but it's more like Curry.
Yeah, literally. It's dude, they're up by 34 points. It's done. So they got 1 quarter left, and yeah, they're molly-whopping the Suns.
My Polish brother from that team is making it happen out there for them today.
Podiemski.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He is. He killed your team too, remember?
Hey, he's Polish. I'm giving him a pass.
Hell yeah, man. But yeah, so we got Grizzlies and Hornets. Grizzlies won 124-100. And Ja Morant, he has a new celebration. Remember, he got in trouble for his other celebration, that one?
Yeah, so what has he got?
So now his new one is close. He throws a grenade and then blows it up.
Oh yeah, dude.
This guy just loves guns, man. Hey, more power to him, man. But yeah, so his new grenade celebration is that's his new one.
Okay.
Yep. Go Ja Morant. Kind of funny, man. But also we have, let's see, after that one, Cavs and Bulls. Cavs are also trending high because why? They clinched the number 1 seed in the East. So they beat the Bulls 135-113. They are the number 1 seed.
Yeah, they whipped that butt.
Yeah, well, I mean, with that win, that was the clincher. So I get it. The Bulls they're not very good. You know that. The funny thing about the Bulls, they took a couple from the Lakers like easily. I
Right.
don't know why. I think the Bulls just have the Lakers number. It's weird. And
Right.
they're not even one of those great teams. That's weird.
Right.
Pacers beat the Wizards 104-98. The Magic beat the Hawks 119-112. The Nets beat the Pelicans 119-114. The Celtics beat the Knicks, and that came in overtime, by the way. So
Nice.
they ended up playing all their squad. So two of my trends, Jay Tatum, Mr. Clutch, hit that basket to win the game.
Uh-huh.
And Porzingis, he went off too as well. So they played their whole squad. It was crazy. I didn't expect that one bit, but that's why they got the dub. So they played their whole squad, got the dub in overtime. The Bucks, they were trending too. Why? They were down by almost 30 points, and they came back and beat the Wolves 110-103.
Nice.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. So they were trending high for that big comeback. They went on a 34-3 run
Right.
to win that game.
Right.
Pretty crazy, man. Shout out Giannis. He had a great game.
Yeah.
And the other trends in mine were the Lakers. They ended up starting everyone today. I did not think that was going to happen. So they played their whole team like the Celtics did, which was shocking to me. But they ended up getting mollywopped at the end by SGA and them. So they lost to the Thunder 136-120.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So those were most of those trends were all those games that just happened.
Got you.
Yes, sir.
We got Al Capone in the house. He is saying, I guess this is from the John Morant new grenade throwing.
Yeah.
He says he blew his effing cock right off.
Oh my God. All right.
And then he said two other things. He also said, do you guys consider Jay off to be a sport? I don't know about y'all, but I consider that shit to be a sport. Jaking off.
Oh my God.
This is the late night crowd, guys. So this is why we doing this. We're doing this for the late night crowd. Then he also said, the last thing he said was, don't be afraid to beat your rooster.
Yep, gotta have that late night crowd, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, those are all the games that happened tonight. NBA.
And what about yesterday's games? What happened?
Yesterday there was only two. The Heat beat the Sixers, and the Kings beat the Pistons because Zach LaVine had that big game.
So you get to get off a little easier today with the games from last night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The notable games for tomorrow that you want to watch?
I would say Rockets Clippers because they're battling for position.
Uh-huh.
I'd also say Nuggets Kings because another one of my trends, the Nuggets, they fired their head coach today. I don't know why. That you don't just he actually had them in winning seasons the whole time. They won a championship, and they're firing him before the playoffs. I have no idea why. There's got to be something that went down that's major.
Yeah.
You don't just fire your head coach like, hey, you know what? We're going in the playoffs, but you're fired.
Right.
Bro, what? Like, it's not like they're doing bad. They actually have a good record.
Definitely.
So I don't know what happened. That's crazy to me, though.
I think that's one of the biggest news that we're reporting on today. So I definitely use that as the title. So y'all gonna see that.
I don't know why they would have. I mean, I could understand after the season if they failed. Hey, you know what? Or even like early in the season. Hey, you know what? You're not working out. But bro, like it's about to be the playoffs. Who's gonna coach? Like I don't know. That's weird. It's very weird to me. So yeah, I don't know what. I mean, Jokic is there. Remember, so hopefully he can run the team. I don't even know who's going to be coaching. They didn't announce anything like, oh, this is who's going to sub in, like I was like, man, that's just weird, bro.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'll be looking out for that game. Probably no, definitely not that one. No. Probably Lakers Mavericks.
Okay.
Mavericks are fighting. They're fighting for that playoff spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in case. I think they already got it locked in because the Suns keep losing. So I think they're fine, but you never know. I don't know. We'll see.
Right.
And then I think that's it. I think I was wrong about the Celtics today. I thought they were gonna rest a lot of their people, but they didn't. So Maybe tomorrow they do. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to get that win against the Knicks to prove to them, we could beat you in your own home.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? They've mollywopped the Knicks a few times
Yeah,
this year. So,
right.
but yeah, so yeah, those are only notable games I would say.
And we got Al Capone. He is saying, "I just hope aliens are real, so I'd have something to duck." So yeah,
Aliens? Is that what
he
you
wants
said?
aliens to be real because he wants. I guess he's kind of lonely, so he needs some.
Aliens are definitely real, man. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
he wants one. He wants to duck one with the F word
Okay.
though.
Hey, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
And he also says, "I almost got my D bit off by a wolf once, and I kind of wondered if that was a dire wolf, maybe." Since we just
Well,
recorded on
well, direwolf's been extinct for over 10,000 years, so
that. I know, but this guy seems
yeah.
like he might be ancient. He's Al Capone. Bro. This is Al Capone we're
Okay.
talking about.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Al
man.
Capone. That was at Alcatraz and The Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did he die from?
Syphilis,
Syphilis. Yeah.
type, or something like that. I can't remember which one. He died from one of those.
Now we know Al Capone why the wolf didn't take it because
I didn't know. I don't know which one he died from. I can't remember. It was something like that though.
something like that for sure though. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
But
Al
yeah,
Capone wants to also know, how do you master and then with the fish when you get the bait in public without getting caught.
oh man, gotta love the late night crowd, man. Gotta dig it, man.
For that one, Al Capone, how to not get caught in public, I think you just don't do it. Pretty much. You just don't do it because there's cameras everywhere this day and age.
That's a fact. There's technology everywhere, so
Yeah. So,
probably not the smartest of ideas.
and then Al Capone says some stank pee. So yeah. No, man, that might be that alien pee that you talking about.
Yes, sir.
What's going on in the MLB games, brother?
MLB, we got 3 games going on right now. The D-backs are beating the Orioles 4-3 in the 8th. You got the Mariners and Astros locked in the 8th, 1-1. And you got the Athletics beating the Padres 9-4 in the 7th.
Damn,
Wow.
yeah. That's revenge from yesterday, huh?
Yeah, that's in SAC too, by the way. So I saw they showed a little highlight of SAC, the minor league stadium.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit's small, and I didn't see a lot of people there at all. I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy seeing a major league team playing in a stadium like that.
Yeah.
Very odd, bro.
They're
But
on a
yeah,
timeout
so
right now for a couple of years.
yeah, I know, until they get their stadium in Vegas.
Right.
It is building. The Tigers, they skunked the Yankees 5-0. The Guardians beat the White Sox 1-0. The Mets beat the Marlins 10-5. The Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-3. Nationals beat the Dodgers 8-2. Good, very good. Blue Jays beat the Red Sox 6-1. The Angels beat the Rays 4-3. The Braves beat the Phillies 7-5. The Royals beat the Twins 2-1. The Cubs beat the Rangers 10-6. Oh, they're probably talking about Swanson with that with one of the trends Swanson was hitting. He's been hitting a lot of home runs this year. So
Okay.
that's with the Cubs. The Brewers beat the Rockies 7-1, and the Reds beat the Giants 1-0. Damn.
1-0 again with the what the hell is going on with these
I don't
Reds?
know. No, but they were losing the 1-0. They actually beat the Giants 1-0.
No, I know, but still, it's always like, what's up with 1-0 with them?
I don't know.
Bro? Like, this
I
is
don't
like,
know, man.
I don't know.
Giants shouldn't have lost that game though. That's a bad loss. You can't be losing to the Reds.
Especially 1-0.
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Don't be doing all that. But yeah, so got some good ones on. That's cool.
That's crazy.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Al Capone wants to know if we have a local glory hole.
Go to Broadway.
Exactly. Any Broadway, any city you're in, Broadway's always going to be your local glory holes in there.
Yeah.
Or
Broadway and North Beach. You just go to Broadway and North Beach, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You can even throw Castro in there.
That's hella funny.
All right. Any other sports trending?
No,
Okay.
that's it. It was
Cool.
just
Cool.
basketball and then the baseball one right there, and then obviously the coach. That's it.
Right. Right.
So that's all that's trending.
All right. Well, let's get into some Trump news then. We got Trump, our man Trump. What is he doing? Let me pull up the screen for you guys. So Trump, he is ready to impose massive tariffs on China. Very, very nice. So um, it says that U.S. tariffs on China imports are set to rise to an astounding 104%, while dozens of other countries, as well as the European Union, face a midnight deadline for levies that will range from 11% to 50%. China said it would fight to the end of the trade war and continue to stand up to Trump. In a blow to the administration, a federal judge ruled today that the White House decision to punish the Associated Press by eliminating its access to President Trump's events, the Oval Office and Air Force One, is unconstitutional. So I guess that's some other news, but yeah. So yeah, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much the big news is that U.S. tariffs on Chinese imports are set to rise to another astounding 104%. So I think this is where everything makes sense now, to the point where they're going to be pumping some liquidity into the markets, as well as the Fed is going to cut the rate, so that kind of offsets a little bit of how badly the stocks might have gone down more if people because people are going to react to this news, and the news always kind of implodes everything. So this is chess, man. It's chess at its finest right now, and Trump is not going to back down to China, because he definitely, China has been too long of a superpower to basically be selling us all their goods for like dirt cheap on the markets, and we're losing all our jobs and everything to them over there. So Trump is just trying to take some of that back. That's all it is. And you got it. I mean, well, you're about to do your thing anyway. So on your Trump thing. So why don't we just start getting into yours? Oh, it's just pretty much similar.
Oh, you want me to get into it now?
Yeah. Go ahead, get into yours.
Oh yeah. So President Trump.
It ties into it. So.
Well, yeah, President Trump. He believes the U.S. can make iPhones because of all the tariff moves. So what Apple's doing right now, they're flying in about 5 planes a day filled with iPhones to avoid the tariffs.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, okay. You know what I mean? I see where he's going with it. You know what I mean? If you're producing iPhones here, I think it's a smart idea,
Right.
Why not? You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how they would swing that, but I don't know the numbers. That's why I don't know how the numbers would work. But Apple's invested so much. You already know that. Remember?
Yeah.
They already invested a lot here. So it's like, I don't know. Like, I think it would be a good idea, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not sure. You know what I mean? But the fact that they're flying in 5 planes full of iPhones is kind of funny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, no tariff if you're doing it like that.
No, for sure.
You know what I mean? I mean, you've invested so much money. Why not, start producing them here?
Right.
So.
And like that's just like exactly what I said with the whole tariff thing. Like this is exactly what's happening. Like it's not going to be sustainable for them to be flying all the time and wasting all this like money and gas. You know what I mean? Or jet fuel. So
it's cheaper than the tariffs, though.
Yeah, for sure. For now. But now that's why Trump is playing chess, and he's like, all right, if y'all think y'all gonna outsmart me, here's another 104% tariff, and now it's not gonna be possible. You know what I mean? So.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's
crazy. Pretty much what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely what's happening.
And this is not just, I mean, iPhone is, yes, one big thing, but then look at Samsung, look at all these other phones companies as well. This is going to be a big thing for everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very true. It's definitely gonna hit everybody hard, and everybody's going to need to either start making phones here in the U.S. or we're going to have to get some of these jobs back. That's all it is.
I totally agree.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Um, yeah, it is what it is. We're playing chess. We're playing chess at its finest. That's all I can say about that. All right, let's move on and let's see what's going on in North Korea. Let me pull up the trending topic we got for you guys. So, North Korea, I guess you had 10 soldiers from North Korea that tried to cross the border into South Korea. And South Korean soldiers, they actually shot warning shots at them, not at them, but like towards them. So it says South Korea's military fired warning shots at North Korean soldiers crossed the rival 10's border on Tuesday. South Korean officials said the first known border intrusion by North Korea in nearly a year. Violent confrontations and bloodshed have occasionally happened at the Korea's heavily fortified border. It's called the demilitarized zone. But Tuesday's incident won't likely escalate, and it doesn't cause any casualties on either side, and North Korea hasn't returned fire. About 10 North Korean soldiers, some carrying weapons, violated the military demarcation line at the eastern section of the DMZ at 5 p.m. They returned to North Korea after South Korea broadcast warnings and fired warning shots. South Korea's military said it closely monitoring North Korean activities. In June last year, North Korean troops violated the border 3 times, prompting South Korea to fire warning shots. The incidents occurred when the Koreas were embroiled in Cold War-style campaigns like balloon launches and propaganda broadcasts. South Korea's military assessed at the time that the North Korean soldiers didn't deliberately I can't talk today didn't deliberately commit the border intrusion, and the site was a wooded area where military demarcation line signs weren't clearly visible. Observers said the North Korean soldiers might have accidentally crossed the border while adding anti-tank barriers, planting mines, or engaging in other work to boost border defense. So yeah, that's pretty much what that says there, bro. It says that it's crazy. It says that the 155-mile long wide DMZ is one of the world's most heavily armed borders. An estimated 2 million mines are peppered inside and near the border, which is also guarded by barbed wire fences, tank traps, and combat troops on both sides. It's a legacy of the 1950-53 Korean War, which ended with an armistice, not a peace treaty. It says between the Koreas, they're running high north as North Korean leader Kim Jong-un continues to flaunt his military nuclear capabilities and align with Russia over President Putin's war on Ukraine. Uh, Man, can you imagine like being in North Korea, bro? Like trying to escape into South Korea? Like that's stuff that like my country had to go through, like in the 80s when the Eastern, the Berlin Wall was up with the Eastern Bloc, and of Germany and stuff, bro. Like all that, like I totally understand what they have to go through, bro. But for them, being in this day and age, everything is like a lot more fortified. You have cameras everywhere now. You have like it's not like it used to be. Mines
Yeah,
everywhere. It's freaking crazy, bro.
that sounds crazy, man.
Yeah, I feel sorry for North Koreans, man. Like they definitely. I mean, you think that in this day and time in 2025 that everything would be a lot more open, but you still have like countries like North Korea where they really cut everything off, and you have a lot of the people there that are suffering, and they're still under a dictatorship in a way. you know
Pretty much.
yeah, at least like with China, even though China's kind of similar, but at least in China they like kind of let the people a little bit more freedom. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of play in the background. Like you just still have like a lot of camera and surveillance, and you have that whole like social score thing. But at the end of it all, I guarantee you, like especially like I don't know, you probably seen like Anthony Bourdain and people going into China. Like people are actually able to go in there and record and do things
Yeah,
more freely. So it's kind of crazy, bro. Kind of crazy.
that is crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on and let's get into some deadly kind of celebrity news, but also international news, I guess. So let me share the screen with you guys really quick. So it looks like there was a club in the Dominican Republic where the roof collapsed, and dozens of people, I guess, died, including a former MLB pitcher, Octavio Dotel. Have you ever heard of that guy?
No.
Yeah. So it says 79 people were killed and 155 injured, bro.
Damn.
That's that's crazy, right?
What happened? You said like a roof fell?
Yeah. It says right here. It says the death toll has continued to rise after the roof of a Dominican Republic nightclub collapsed during a concert.
Damn.
Yeah, so 79 people died and another 155 injured in the roof collapse at the Jet Set nightclub. It says a search and rescue operation was underway in the rubble following the collapse at the venue. The incident happened at 12:34 a.m. Tuesday night during a concert by the Dominican merengue singer Ruby Perez. The roof collapsed within seconds. We deeply regret this tragedy that occurred at the Jet Set nightclub. We have been following the incident minute by minute since it occurred. All relief agencies have provided the necessary assistance and are working tirelessly in the rescue efforts. Our prayers are with the affected families. And here's some pictures I have for you guys of like the whole nightclub and what it looks like. It's pretty bad, dude. Pretty damn bad.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. It says the deceased included former MLB player Octavio Dotel, who was 51, according to the Dominican Republic's Minister of Interior. Dotel was pulled from the rubble by rescue crews but died in an ambulance while en route to the hospital. The Dominican pitcher played for 13 MLB teams, including the Mets, which held a moment of silence for Dotel before their game on Tuesday. We mourn the passing of Octavio, the Mets said in a social media post. Dotel was part of a combined no-hitter against the Yankees in June 2003, a team he would play for 3 years later. And that's what he looks like. He was also playing, I guess, in the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
another former MLB player, Tony Blanco, was also killed in the roof collapse. The Dominican baseball player played for the Washington Nationals as well as professionally in Japan and the Dominican Republic. His legacy will live on in the history of national baseball, the ministry said in a statement. And it says that Monte Cristo Governor Nelson Milagros Cruz Martinez was also among those killed, according to national police. She was the sister of former MLB star Nelson Cruz, who shared a statement from this Cruz Martinez family on social media. Yeah, so damn, that's like 3 different MLB players that kind of affected, man. That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And it says that there was a fire in 2003 that damaged part of the nightclub, authorities said. So now they're investigating what happened, but it could be because of that fire that damaged some of that club back in the day. So, yeah, man.
Sounds about right.
Sad news.
That's terrible.
It is. It is. All right. Well, let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the day. What you watching today, Jay?
Watching a good one, man. Watching a homegrown one.
It's,
you can't really see it, huh?
So I can't see pretty much what it is.
Yeah, you can't see it?
Nah, I can only see like the quarter of it.
Let's see if I could raise it a little.
All
you
right,
see it now?
Yeah, I can see some faces now.
Yeah.
I still can't tell what the movie is, but I can see faces.
That's a good one, man. It's a good one.
What you watching?
Zodiac.
The Zodiac Killer?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Homegrown stuff. This is SF Bay Area.
So. 71 movie or the 2005 remake?
2005 or 2007, I believe.
Oh, there was another one in 2007, mate?
I don't. It's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo. 2007. It's called Zodiac. It's just called Zodiac.
Oh, it's called The Zodiac, right?
Zodiac, just Z.
Zodiac. Oh, okay, you're right. I've never seen that one before. I thought because they had one in 2005 called The Zodiac, and it was about the Zodiac Killer. So this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but this is like the high budget one.
Oh, I got you.
This is the high budget one. This is based on the Robert Graysmith novel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was heavy into Zodiac when I was growing up. Yeah. I wanted to solve the case. So yeah, so it was cool. Like when this came out, I was like, damn. So because there's so many different theories of who they think it is. This one is based on the actual um uh the book that Robert Graysmith wrote. Robert Graysmith in this movie is Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is based on his novel, who he believes the Zodiac Killer was.
Oh, wow.
Very good movie. Very good movie.
Who like now because there's so much information that came out, about the like people were thinking it might be that police officer from Vallejo type thing. What is
Yeah.
your book on that?
Uh, you know, I like where he went with this, Robert Graysmith, because he believed it was someone who lived close by to the first people he killed in Vallejo.
Uh-huh.
He believed it was Arthur Lee Allen, you know.
Okay.
So, and when they put everything together in the movie, it made a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like the way they did everything in the movie, but they could never prove it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because in court, like when things go like too long, like in time, it's hard to prove. Plus they didn't have all the same things back in the day, like with DNA, and technology.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really hard to prove. That's why they could never prove it in court. But that's after watching this movie and then, doing the research, and makes a lot of sense why he believes it was that guy. That guy ended up dying too. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like in like 2012 or something.
Gotcha.
I can't remember the exact, yeah, so the way they put this movie together was good. It had, it had good actors: Jake Gyllenhaal, Mark Ruffalo, Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Edwards. It had some really good actors in this movie.
Definitely. Wow, they had a nice lineup for that.
That's what I mean. Like that. So from the novel, that's why I said they used a big budget to make this because, like I said, no one knew who it was or had clues. And then they came out with this and like, oh, okay. They used this guy's book and then used the budget they had from the book.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's a really good movie though, man. You know. But yeah, like I said, homegrown. This is Bay Area stuff, so you know, it's a good movie.
What do you rate it? 1 to 10?
9.9.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you giving the point
Very.
one mark off of for?
Um, there was one part I didn't really like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one part I didn't really like when they went to go try and put together the killer, well, Arthur Lee Allen at his little mobile home. It was in Sonoma. It just really bugged me, that part.
Oh, really? Why?
It just, I don't know, the way they like, like showed him living. It was just weird. Like they showed him living in a trailer, like in Sonoma, but in a normal area. But he had squirrels in there. He had rats. He had everything in his trailer. Like the way they portrayed him was just like, was he really that can? You know
Uh-huh.
what I mean? Someone that put together all these kills lived like a fucking bum. It was just weird to me.
Right.
Like it didn't make sense to me because like he, like they portrayed him as so smart. Like obviously he never got caught, right? But he lived like a bum in a trailer. Like that's just one part of it, right?
Yeah.
But it's just that part was weird to me. Like, okay, someone that's outsmarting you as police, and then the way they portrayed him in the movie in that one part, like, so you think he lives like a bum right now? It's weird.
Right. Right.
Very weird to me.
That's
Very
crazy.
odd. So that was the
Crazy.
only part I didn't like.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Other than that, it's a fucking fantastic movie, especially if people like thrillers, crime, like, solving stuff. And, if you were, like I said, I've always been into like stuff like that. You know what I mean? I love horror movies. I love thrillers. I love that type of movie. So to me, it's just, yeah, excellent,
Up your alley.
excellent movies. Yeah, for sure. Without a
Who
doubt.
uh who do you want to do the movie on? Should we do it on Jake?
We haven't done that, right? We haven't done Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
I don't remember doing any of his movies. So
Yeah, he has some good movies, I'd say. He's been in a
what?
lot of movies.
I think we actually did do him, but we could do him one more time because he has a lot of good movies we probably didn't say anyway.
Yeah, he has hella movies, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think we did. Do you think we did? No,
I
I
think we
don't
did
think
because
so.
I remember mentioning that one movie Roadhouse, the new one that he was doing that he did.
I never seen it.
Yeah, it's a cool movie. That one that's with him and what's his name and McGregor.
Connor?
Yeah, they're both in that movie, bro.
Oh, Connor
Connor
McGregor?
is like the bad dude, and then Jake is the Patrick Swayze of his time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
I I, I don't know.
we'll do him and Alyssa's getting jumping ahead of the game. She's saying City Slickers, and she's already saying the day after tomorrow. So I guess those are her two favorites since she's mentioning those.
That's funny. Yeah, that's one of my favorites right there.
That's the day after tomorrow is definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, because
City
that's what put
Slickers is old
that's what kind
school.
of put him on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why that was one of my favorite movies for sure because I like the whole storyline.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
the day after tomorrow, right?
Yep.
That movie reminded me of Groundhog Day, but like the Tom Cruise version. You know what I mean?
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong movie. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, why?
I'm
Dude,
talking
they,
about
they were about to
the edge of
freeze to
tomorrow.
death. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, they were about to freeze to death in the day of tomorrow. I was like, why?
Edge of Tomorrow. That's the Tom Cruise movie that
Oh
has
yeah, okay.
that
Yeah,
Polish.
no. Day of Tomorrow's with Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. I remember that one too.
Remember they had the Arctic freeze and then the the waters rose so high that, because of what was going on, you know? So
Exactly.
yeah, that was crazy. It was a crazy movie. But yeah,
Cool.
that was one of my favorites of his just because, like I said, that kind of put him on the map. I didn't
Exactly.
watch Bubble Boy. That wasn't my shit.
So tell us your favorite movie of his though. What is your absolute favorite one?
I just told you.
Which one?
Huh? Oh, well, if it's not this one, it's Day of Tomorrow.
Day of Tomorrow.
Or
Okay.
sorry, not day after tomorrow. I said Day of Tomorrow.
See now, I'm telling you, it's easy to mix up these names. But what's your most
Yes,
underrated of his that you think?
underrated. I don't know, underrated one because he's pretty popular.
Brokeback Mountain.
Never seen it.
You know what it's about, though, right?
I've heard.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go with maybe Everest. I
Everest.
didn't even know he was in Everest,
Yeah.
but I've seen Everest like one time on the movie channels and it was cool, but I didn't even remember he was in it.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll say that.
Nice.
I'll say that because it was a pretty good movie. It wasn't bad at all.
Right.
But yeah, but yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites of his, Zodiac. He played a really good role.
Okay.
Yeah. And like
Um,
I said, have you seen Day After Tomorrow or no?
yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's a really good film. That's a
I know. I
really good
like it.
film.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in many good movies. My favorite movie of his would be for sure End of Watch.
And the what?
That's
Oh, is that with it's with that funny guy, right? Isn't
yeah,
he
yeah,
a cop?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
Michael Pena and him,
That dude's funny, bro.
and Anna Kendrick is in that one too.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dude. That movie. Have you seen it,
Yeah.
dude? I love that movie, bro, because it's like
That's
it's
cool.
almost like a documentary. You know how they film it. You know,
Yeah, exactly. It's like
and
yeah.
yeah, and it's super cool, bro. Like they go after the fucking cartel and super emotional too, bro. Like I literally shed a tear at the end of that movie the way they ended it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in a while, but it was okay. I wasn't. I don't know. I thought it was okay. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was great. I
I was
thought it
gonna
was. That guy's funny, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And that's what
So
I'm saying. They made the movie funny just
yeah.
by the way that they were talking about things, the whole situation talk about
Yeah.
because one of them was single, the other dude was married, so they were able to
Yep.
contrast the two.
I know.
Yeah, so the whole dialogue, that's what made the movie funny. But then at the same time, there's hella seriousness to it, and kind of showed what the cops are going through and the cartels in LA and stuff. It's crazy, bro. A lot of craziness to that movie.
Hell yeah.
You know, and we got DTW in the house showing the muscles was with the guns was going down, bro. Where the guns at? Where the guns at? 505. That's how we do it, man.
It's that 505.
But when it comes to underrated of Jake Gyllenhaal, I can't even say his name.
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. For me, man, he has so many good ones, but I can go with. I'll go with one that I know you haven't seen for sure because it never came out in the movies. It was like a big Netflix film, and that was Ambulance.
Never saw it.
Exactly.
Oh, I never saw it.
Ambulance. That was a good movie, bro. It was pretty underrated though because it never came out like in the movie theaters. It was just like a Netflix film, but
Okay.
really good movie. Really good movie. I was gonna say at first Nightcrawler, but you might have seen that one because they did.
I've seen a little of that.
That's
It
what
was
I'm
kind of
saying.
weird. It
It
was
was weird. Yeah, it wasn't. That's why I
Yeah.
couldn't really say it was such an underrated because I think a lot of people saw it, but
It's very weird.
a lot of people were just like, "What the hell? What is this?"
Yeah, I was kind of like, what's going on here? When I saw it, I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
It was very odd.
it's like him being an autistic reporter. That's the best way I could put it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
You know what I mean? Like that's the
It's a
best.
very odd movie, dude. Very
Yeah.
odd movie.
Do you have any other notable mentions of his that you like really?
Jarhead.
enjoyed?
Jarhead was good.
I was gonna say that
That was solid because well, you can't ever go wrong with like army stuff.
And then I'll also mention Southpaw. I really enjoyed that movie.
That was a good movie too.
That was a
Southpaw.
good movie. Donnie Darko. That was a pretty good movie.
Never. I don't know that one.
Yeah, that was a good movie. I think it's considered a horror movie. That might be right up your alley, bro.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
it's you know what it's about, right?
No.
Drew Barrymore's in that movie, by the way, and Seth Rogen as well with Patrick Swayze, bro.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I just never seen
So
it.
check this out. This is what it's about, and it's rated really good too on Prime Video. It's rated 8 out of 10. During the presidential election of 1988, a teenager named Donnie Darko sleepwalks out of his house one night and sees a giant, demonic-looking rabbit named Frank, who tells him the world will end in 28 days. When Donnie returns home, he finds that a jet engine has crashed into his bedroom. Is Donnie living in a parallel universe? Is he suffering from mental illness, or will the world really end?
Oh damn!
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy movie.
That sounds good, actually. Damn, I didn't know that was the plot. I didn't know that was the plot. Wow.
Yeah, and it was made by United Artists. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember UA.
UA, yep, exactly.
Yes, sir. Wow.
It
Okay.
says somebody asked, "Is Donnie Darko scary?" And then it says, "While Donnie Darko isn't a traditional horror film, it does have a creepy and uneasy atmosphere with some scenes that could be considered unnerving or even scary." It says, particularly due to the character Frank and the film's suspenseful nature.
Yeah,
So
it sounds right up my alley.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect, man. That sounds good. I've never seen it.
Exactly.
Never seen it.
So that one definitely. We also got Perpucho Sanchez. He says Donnie Darko and The Good Girl. So he mentioned those two as well. And then he said The Good Girl with Jennifer Aniston. So I didn't even know Jennifer Aniston was in The Good Girl.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Have you seen that movie? No, you never seen it?
No, never seen it.
The Good Girl. Is it good? Is it a good movie, brother? We've never seen it, so you let us know.
What's it called? The Good Girl?
The Good Girl, yeah. I don't see
I've
it.
never seen it. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen The Good Son.
The Good Son, yeah, me too. Not by him.
That was
but
a good ass movie. That was a good ass movie. No, he wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, no, because you said The Good Girl. I was saying, I've seen The Good Son. Yeah, man.
Prepucho Sanchez, The Good Girl, was that a good movie or not? Let us know if you're still here.
I mean, with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston, she's a good actress.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Know? So it probably is somewhat good, you know.
And we also mentioned Roadhouse. That was a really good, notable film of his.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was
I've seen the old one. I've seen the old one with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, if you've seen the old one, I think you'll really like the new one too. There's, like I said,
so it's the same thing. Same thing.
It's a little bit different. It's not exactly the same. It's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's definitely a good movie, and it's still
It's
kind of.
hard for me to watch remakes, bro. You know,
That's what I was gonna tell you. There's
it's
not
hard for me to watch remakes.
me and you talk about this religiously, where we say most of the remakes made are never the same. They're not that good, but
Yeah.
this one I can kind of vouch for it for you, bro. I think that you would enjoy it.
Why? What
Just
makes it
because
any?
because you got Conor McGregor in the movie, and he's a good
Oh
actor.
yeah.
That's why.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
He was also in a movie called Brothers. That's also kind of
I've seen it.
did you like that one or no?
It was cool. Yeah, that's the one with, I believe, with Natalie Portman.
I was gonna say you got Natalie Portman, you got Tobey
Yeah,
Maguire, you got some
I
good
saw it.
actors in that.
Well, it's crazy storyline, but yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
Besides that one, Prince of Persia, a lot of people know about that one. He was in. It looked like he was in a couple Spider-Man movies too.
Yeah, he was.
Besides that, yeah, I haven't. I mean, a lot of these movies I haven't seen. I have to. I'm gonna have to watch some of his movies because I really like him as an actor. I think that I'm pretty sure that every movie that I'm looking at right here in his list is probably going to be a really good movie for the most part. You know,
I got to see this Donnie Darko.
Donnie Darko. Hey, honestly, I'm gonna have to rewatch it too because I kind of forgot what it was like. I forgot a lot of it.
It sounds
and
really
one that
good.
I did see of his that I could say is a pretty decent movie was Life. It's like a scary movie as
Never
well.
seen it.
Yeah, that's a scary movie. Life. It's called Life. Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, Life has him and Ryan Reynolds, and then you got Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Oh no shit! Rebecca
Hiro,
Ferguson too.
Yep, and Hiroyuki Sanada is in that movie.
Life. All right, and it's a scary one.
Yeah, it's basically about astronauts
Oh,
abroad the International Space Station are on the cutting edge of one of the most important discoveries in human history, the first
damn.
evidence of extraterrestrial life on Mars. As members of the crew conduct their research, the rapidly evolving life form proves far more intelligent and terrifying than anyone could ever imagine.
Cool. Actually sounds really good.
Yeah, so that's a good one to watch too.
We have to check that one out. Donnie Darko and Life.
Yep, and Life.
All right.
Those two.
I'm game. I'm game.
Oh yeah, bro. Gotta watch them.
Oh, I'm all about it, man. That's all. I watch movies and sports, man. So
yeah,
whenever TV, it's movies and sports. That's it.
I got to say though, I never did it. I never did it. I was never able to watch Brokeback Mountain. I don't know if you ever watched it or not. So I can't vouch for that movie because I just never seen it.
I've never seen it, man. Never seen it.
Yeah,
never seen it. So,
and Prepuccio Sanchez says yes. Please read the synopsis for it. So it definitely was, I guess, one of his movies. And
the good girl. All right.
Yeah, and he also says it also has John C. Reilly and Zoe Deschanel in it.
Oh, okay. Those are good. Those are both good actors, actresses. That's good.
Yeah. I wonder why it's not showing up under his movies, like his movie lineup, though. That's kind of weird. Now I'm looking at it. I am looking at it right now, though, and it says
on the cover.
Huh?
He's on the cover, dude.
Oh, he's on the cover of it. Yeah. It says that Jennifer Aniston is the good girl, 30 years old, and working in a Texas discount store. She is dissatisfied by her routine and disgusted by her lazy, pot-smoking husband. Her life is nearly at a standstill until she suddenly notices Jake Gyllenhaal a few cash registers away. He is young and seemingly as disaffected as she, and together the two forge a passionate connection destined to shatter everything Justine stands for, or at least thinks she does.
There you go.
So it might be one of those like dramatic ones where he might turn into like somebody that she didn't expect him to be.
I don't know.
He looks. I'm looking at because it's a 2002 film, bro. Oh my god, he looks so young in that movie. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Super.
He was young.
No, I know. It just amazes me how young he looks in that movie. He almost looks. Dude, honestly, bro, if you were to see this cover that I'm looking at right now, he looks like a young Emilio Estevez, bro. Honestly.
No.
Dude, Emilio Estevez in what I'm looking at right now.
No.
I'm gonna have to show you the picture, bro. If you say,
I can see the picture. Yeah,
you
he
see,
does.
you see the picture I'm looking at. How do you see that?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Because
sure.
I have it right here. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
don't think he looks like Emilio Estevez from the side?
Not at
At least
all.
the side. The side.
No, not at all.
Come on, bro. You're
Not
killing
at
me.
all. No, not at all, bro.
Let me see if I can pull this one up, make it bigger.
Not at all, bro.
Whatever. Oh, whatever, bro. I think he does.
I'm just letting you know.
I kind
He's
of,
Bubble Boy.
I
Bubble
zoomed in.
Boy is not Emilio Estevez.
I zoomed in and made the picture bigger, and I realized it doesn't look too much like him at all. So
Exactly.
I'm not gonna keep going with that one. I'm not gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna roll with it.
Don't be hating on Emilio Estevez like that, bro.
Emilio Estevez was one of my favorite actors, man. I love Emilio Estevez.
I know. He's about to be on here soon, man.
Yeah, I told you, man.
He's got good ass movies.
That's Charlie Sheen's half brother, man.
I know.
Yeah.
You don't think I know that? Come
No,
on,
I do.
man.
I know you know. I'm just letting our Average Day Joes community know because we got 33 people watching right now, bro.
Charlie Sheen was one of my favorite actors growing up, bro. Without a doubt.
Me too.
You know, Charlie Sheen is that dude. You know, I know he's been going through a lot of shit the past 10 years.
Yeah.
He's that dude.
I know.
Especially growing up, man. That dude was the dude. And he had a great fucking TV show on TV, man.
Oh yeah, 2.5 Men. I love that show.
Oh, bro. I would have thought I was writing that script, bro.
All right. I used to watch that every night, bro, before I went to work. And I was like,
I would have thought I wrote that thing, man. It was great. It was a great show, man.
I know. It's funny.
But yeah, as soon as he was gone, I didn't watch it.
It was funny how when they put Ashton Kutcher in, how basically the whole show just went to shit.
Well, it's not the same. Charlie Sheen is Charlie Sheen, bro.
Right.
That's what I mean. You can't replace that dude.
No way.
That's what I
Especially
mean.
with Ashton Kutcher. Like, what were they thinking, bro?
Well, I mean, they were trying to think of something because Ashton's a funny dude, just not the same type of funny.
Nah.
It's a difference.
Bro,
you know?
There was only one other guy they could have put in that it would have still not been Charlie Sheen, but I think people would have accepted it.
Who?
Emilio Estevez, of course.
Oh my God. Stupid. No. And that's what I mean. He's not, just because he's his half brother doesn't mean he's anything like him.
Nah. But
that's the problem. He's not, he doesn't have the same humor at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. But he was
That's
cool.
what I mean.
I remember him in the Mighty Ducks. He did a cool. He was a cool actor in that. He's more of a serious actor, though.
Exactly. He's very serious.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Charlie Sheen's fucking clown, bro.
He's a goofy guy. He's a goofy one.
Yeah, he's a clown, bro, and I love it because he's funny as shit.
I know.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Gotta get that tiger blood. The tiger blood.
Oh yeah. Banging 7-gram rocks. We know.
Exactly.
Charlie Sheen, that dude, bro.
7-gram rocks, and I got the with the what was it? The porn stars.
Yeah. He was with the porn stars for a while there.
Yeah.
You know. Remember, he had kids with Denise Richards.
Oh, I know, man. I know.
So he had kids with Denise Richards, and then after that, yeah, that all went to shit. But he and he started going ham.
And he also came up with the term winning.
Hell yeah, he was by winning. Remember?
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, one of my favorites.
And we got Alyssa. Talking about the Mighty Ducks. She says, "Yes, Gordon Bombay. That was the name of the coach."
You don't think I know? Come on, man.
Oh yeah,
that's one of my favorite movies ever.
She's just letting the Average Day Joes community know, man.
Oh, for sure, man. Gordon Bombay was the man, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah. Remember, he was a hawk, not a duck.
Exactly.
That was one of my favorite movies growing up, man. The Mighty Ducks. That'll be on here for sure.
And that's why,
you know what I mean?
That's why when he was growing up, he lost because hawks fly solo while the ducks fly.
Oh God, here we go.
You know what I mean? So he let the ducks know that. Remember he gave him that pep talk?
Of course I remember.
He let him know. He was like, "Yo, ducks, y'all stick together. Me as a hawk, I ruined it for myself." You know?
Oh God, get out of here.
Telling you, bro.
He did have that. That was funny though. That one, because that was the one losing season they had.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the one non-championship season.
Right.
They had all banners, and then that one where he missed.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies.
And then the coach disowned him after that.
Yeah, he didn't disown him, but you know how it works. I mean, he grew up to be a lawyer anyway. Gordon
Yeah,
Bombay was that dude.
definitely.
You know what I
And
mean?
going, and going back to baseball, Alyssa also says, let the community know the A's getting that W in a minute. 10-4.
Ah, they beat the Padres.
Yeah.
They beat your new squad, bro. How you
September.
gonna lose to a minor league team? Come on, man. That's all bad.
It's okay. I'm incognito with the A's. I actually have an A's jacket that I can always put on as my Bay Area team. I do have
Oh, that's funny,
I do
man.
have love for the A's too. So I can't when they're playing Padres, that's the one I'll let it slide. I'm not tripping off
I'll
that.
let it slide.
Let it slide. I ain't tripping. I like the
Oh,
A's.
that's funny, man.
I like the
Okay,
A's.
all right, okay, all right.
I should have put on my jacket today, but if they're playing the Padres, that would be people might question my loyalty.
I got you, bro. I got you. That's
uh,
funny.
All right. Well, that is our movie of the day. We are
Yes,
watching The
sir.
Zodiac with what's his name again?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. I just can't say the last name. That's why I don't say it. Alyssa also says top of the ninth, almost over. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's almost over for sure.
And Alyssa also says it's good. I have Lakers gear. We can swap. Yes, ma'am. We sure can. Because yeah, it depends. Who's playing when they're playing. If as long as they ain't playing our other teams, we could definitely swap. No problem. No problem there.
That's hella funny. That's
Uh,
hella funny.
no, right. Let's get into some crypto news though, man. Let's see what's going on because I did just see crypto did take a little dunkathon. So let's see what is going on. So right now, let me pull up the screen for you guys. We got Bitcoin sitting at 76,352. It is down 4.94% in 24 hours. Then we got Ethereum, your biggest altcoin. It is at 1,442. That one is down 9.81%. Oh, that's a pretty big tank right there. It looks like on the charts though, it looks like Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of did exactly the same thing, which makes sense. That's the two highest market cap coins. Your fear and greed index, we got extreme fear now set in. It is in the red at 15. Yeah, guys, start buying. That's all I can say. If you guys don't buy now, I'm telling you, you guys are crazy if you don't buy because these prices, you'll never see Bitcoin at 76,000 again. Even if it goes down to 70,000, you guys, whatever down, as much down it goes in this period of time, you're never going to see these prices again. With the tremendous buying pressure, in a way, I got a feeling that they're doing this on purpose too, because you got companies like BlackRock, MicroStrategy, you got hella big companies, bro. They're all buying Bitcoin right now as we speak. These prices are not going to last. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is at 2.4 trillion. It is down 5.34% over the last 24 hours. Your top 5 trending coins, you got number 1, MLK. It is up 10%. Number 2, you got Forth, FORTH. That one is up 35%. Number 3, you got Vidit, VIDT. That one is down 13%. Number 4, you got Ergo, AERGO. That one is up 5%. Number 5, you got AQT. That one is up 5% as well. All these coins, I can tell they're not meme coins. I could just tell by the names. I telling you guys right now, these are really cool. I never heard of any of these coins, but they sound like real utility coins. And if they're up right now, for the most part, 4 out of the 5 are up. They're up for a good reason because they're probably providing real utility to the crypto space. So pretty much all of these coins I just mentioned, besides Vidit, because it is going down right now, I would actually look into. I would definitely do my research on these 4 trending coins, because if they're going up while Bitcoin is going down, that just shows me that they have real utility. It's a good coin. As far as your top 5 gainers, oh shit. Damn it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. All right. Number 1, CADX again. It is up 1,135%. Jay, what did I tell you guys in the last 3 days of our show, bro? When CADX was not even in the top 100, I said buy CADX, bro. Look, man, 1,135% up in the last 24 hours, bro. Damn it. I should have done it. I don't listen to myself, dog. I mean, that makes me, I'm a dummy for that one. Number 2, we got Uni, UNI. That one is up 594%. Number 3, we got Black Phoenix or BPX. That one is up 574%. Number 4, we got Harris Dogs. That one is up 539%. And number 5, we got NOT, and the acronym is CAT. That one is up 492%. Notable mentions, number 8, we got Grok. That one is up 314%. Besides that one, number 23, I don't know why, but I'm going to say it. We got Calcium or CAL. That one is up 100%. We got a new one, number 26. That one is Doge Rocket, or the acronym is Rocket. That one is up 87%. Number 30, we got Bark. That's like a new dog meme coin. That one is up 70%. And number 41, Enron. Enron is at 39%. Number 42, We Love Ass, and the acronym is ASS. That one is up 39%. Besides those, I don't see any other ones. I always go down to the top 100. So if I see top 100, any of them that I like to mention, I'll mention. I guess number 66, Matrix 1. Matrix, that one is up 19%. And yeah, I don't see any other ones. We're almost at that 100. Neo, number 95. Neo is up 13%. That could be something worth looking into. Anyway, guys, that is our crypto news. We do have some breaking news as well that Ripple XRP is acquiring prime broker Hidden Road for $1.25 billion, marking one of the largest deals in digital asset history. So that could be kind of nice for Ripple, that XRP. So yeah, if you don't have XRP, it might be a good time to get into it right now when it's at like freaking super low price. Because
what's it at? I'm curious. What's it at?
It is at $1.78.
That's still pretty cheap.
That's
I
still
got XRP.
When I bought into Ripple, it was below $1, so it's still like holding on to what it's holding on to.
Yeah, I got in the XRP when it was like lows.
Yeah, it was all like cents on the dollar.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I got Ripple when it was real cheap.
Exactly. And this
just
is
like
what we're talking
Doge.
about, guys. This is what we're talking about. When you do stuff like Jay or me, when you buy coins that are like when they're at those prices, or even at this price right now at $1.79, it was. Do you remember, Jay, what its high was like a couple months ago? What the high was for this coin?
It's a couple months ago or like 5 years ago.
No, like 3-4 months ago. It was at like $4, right? Maybe even $5.
No, maybe. I think its all-time high was 384.
Okay, so 384. So it's going to go back up as soon as the crypto everything starts.
Everything goes back up. You know what I mean?
Past that, you know.
But everything goes back up.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like you can't lose. Like people don't understand this stuff, man. They get so emotional. Like yeah. Granted, you didn't get it what I got it at, but if you get in now, XRP is gonna go up, man. XRP ain't going. It ain't losing. XRP is not losing. Yeah, XRP should be up in the $10 range sometime. That's a fact. Someday it will be. Don't know when, but it will be. That's a fact. They're making so many moves. You know what I mean?
And the best thing about XRP, guys, why it's going to be so big, and this is another one of Trump's initiatives that he did, was he made it that if it's a U.S. backed coin, then you're not going to pay taxes on that coin when you cash out.
Exactly.
So XRP is a U.S. backed coin. That's why people are going to treat it like a Bitcoin, because especially in the U.S., people are going to run to that coin because it's a tax haven for people in crypto. So it's a no-brainer. Even my mom, bro, she got back into crypto, and she's buying XRP right now because I'm telling her about it. I'm like, yo, XRP, get it right now. And she's getting into it. So yeah, guys, this is not financial advice, obviously. This is just our own opinions, but you can't lose. I mean, that's the best way to put it. You cannot lose, especially if you're buying right now when everybody's selling, because everybody's scared and they're letting their emotions play into it. This is the time to buy, guys. Definitely. All right, let's move on and let's tell people. Oh, I knew I freaking erased something that I shouldn't have erased, but I can get that one up real quick. Let's get into our weather. We definitely want to give you guys your weather for tomorrow for your average day highs. So let me get into that. Let me pull up the map for you guys. Hold on one second because I accidentally erased the screen earlier. All right, so for tomorrow's weather, which will be for April 9th, let's get into it. Your coldest spot is going to be Caribou, Maine. It's going to be only 36 degrees, but it's going to be partly cloudy. And your hottest spot tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be Phoenix, 97 degrees and sunny. Going from west coast to east, we're in San Francisco. And San Francisco tomorrow, your average day high is going to be 69 and partly cloudy. LA, San Diego, you guys are going to be in the 80s, low 80s, sunny. Seattle, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 62. Then we got Las Vegas, it's going to be 93 and sunny. You got Salt Lake City, you guys are going to be 70 degrees and partly cloudy. Billings, Montana, you guys are going to be windy at 64. With Denver, you guys are going to be partly cloudy, 74. Albuquerque, you guys are going to be warming up. You guys are going to be sunny at 81 for your average day high. Kansas City, you guys are going to be at 75, partly cloudy. Oklahoma City, you guys are going to be sunny at 81, while Dallas, you guys are going to be at 83 and sunny. Houston, you guys are going to be 81 and sunny. San Antonio, you guys are going to be 88 and sunny. Then we got Minneapolis, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 59. Chicago, you guys are going to be raining at 44. Detroit, you guys are going to be partly cloudy, 47. Cincinnati, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 55. St. Louis, you guys are going to be cloudy at 67. Memphis, you guys are going to be at 71 and sunny. New Orleans, you guys are going to be at 75 and sunny. Then we got Miami, 80 degrees, partly cloudy, while Tampa, you guys are going to be at 80 and sunny. Jacksonville, you guys are going to be partly cloudy at 75. Atlanta, you guys are going to be at 68 and sunny. Charlotte, you guys are going to be sunny at 63, while Washington, D.C., you guys are going to be at 55 and sunny. Buffalo, New York, you guys are going to be at 39 and partly cloudy, while New York City, you guys are going to be at sunny and 51. And last but not least, we got Boston. You guys are going to be sunny at 47 for your average day high, and that is for April 9th. That is tomorrow's forecast for you guys. And let's move on and give you one of your favorite segments that we like to do to kind of prep you for the next day, and that is your guys' horoscopes. So we always start off with the first house of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, your energy levels are at their peak, making productivity a breeze. While your financial status remains stable, exploring smarter investment options may boost your returns. For me, that's crypto, definitely. At work, your ability to manage time efficiently ensures all tasks are handled with ease. In family matters, your opinion will be appreciated, even if not everyone agrees. If you are planning a trip, reviewing your insurance policy thoroughly will help avoid unexpected hassles. And on that note, I did just renew my insurance today, so I ain't got nothing to worry about. Those dealing in property may find totally favorable for buying, selling, or renting. Students might struggle with motivation, but taking things step by step will make learning easier. Then we got our Taurus. A surprising job offer or promotion could shake things up professionally. Embrace the change. Strengthening relationships with your parents brings a sense of warmth and security. Maintaining healthy habits will help ward off seasonal illness. A slight dip in passive income sources may require financial adjustments. A short trip may not be overly eventful, but will provide a refreshing break. The property market presents an opportunity to make a promising investment. Academically, steady efforts will ensure continuous progress, even if breakthroughs seem distant. Then we got our Gemini. Handling emotional lows with self-care will help you regain balance. Analyzing the market before making financial moves will be beneficial. High-performance habits at work accelerate professional growth. And nostalgic family moments will remind you of the values that truly matter. If you are traveling with friends, taking advantage of group discounts could make the experience even better. Property rentals may bring minor challenges, such as tenant turnover or late payments, so plan accordingly. Academically, progress continues at a steady pace. No major leaps, but no setbacks either. Then we got our Cancer. A new challenge at work will push you to excel, so take it on with confidence. The warmth of your home provides a comforting retreat from the outside world. When traveling, carry a power bank as wise, but keep in mind the weight of extra gadgets. Your health conscious approach helps, but minor infections may still be unavoidable. Thoughtful planning is necessary for pension withdrawals to secure post retirement income. Renting out your property will offer stable returns if you choose tenants carefully. Today's studies will bring satisfaction, making learning feel rewarding. Then we got J sign, Leo. Managing calorie intake will help you stay energized throughout the day. Keeping a check on spending habits is essential to maintain financial balance. Productivity at work reaches new heights, setting a benchmark for efficiency. A long awaited family reunion will bring immense joy and cherished memories. Exploring street photography while traveling can be a fulfilling way to capture the essence of different cultures. Strengthening ties with neighbors will enhance your sense of community. Academic work may feel routine, but consistency will keep you on track. Then we got Virgo. A meaningful discussion with a sibling could lead to exciting new ideas for the future. A scenic drive may offer a refreshing change, though it may not fully meet expectations. A daily meditation routine will bring clarity and mindfulness. Focusing on clearing smaller debts first will gradually improve financial confidence. Taking up personal development initiatives at work will enhance productivity. Property investments made today align well with future growth, making it a favorable time for strategic decisions. Studies might feel more challenging than usual, but persistence will pay off. Then we got our Libra. Strength focused exercise may leave you with unexpected muscle cramps, so remember to stretch and hydrate. Promptly processing insurance claims will ensure hassle free reimbursement. Finding new enthusiasm at work will boost both creativity and motivation. A small understanding at home could arise, but a small misunderstanding at home could arise, but addressing it early will prevent unnecessary tension. An out of town trip will offer an enjoyable blend of adventure and relaxation. Property related repairs, especially seepage issues, should be handled promptly to avoid long term damage. Steady efforts will keep you progressing at a consistent pace on the steady front. Then we got our Scorpio. Managing minor body aches will ensure uninterrupted movement and daily comfort. Careful financial planning can set the stage for long term monetary success. If work feels monotonous, trying a new approach could bring fresh motivation. Expressing gratitude for your loved ones will fill your day with warmth and peace. Travel plans may not be thrilling, but they will bring moments of quiet joy. Home renovations will result in a beautiful transformation, adding both comfort and value. Academically, learning may feel slow, but breaking down concepts into smaller steps will make things easier. Then we got our Sagittarius. Nourishing your body with healthy food choices will keep you feeling energetic. Discussing financial strategies may lead to positive outcomes, especially regarding loans. HR professionals may need to balance recruitment tasks with internal team management. A shared childhood memory with a sibling will bring back nostalgia. Traveling today might provide a pleasant mix of familiar comfort and small discoveries. Checking loan eligibility before starting a property search will ensure a smooth process. Students will experience a sense of accomplishment with their academic progress. Then we got our Capricorns. The love and support of your family creates an effortless sense of belonging. Travel plans will offer a mix of engagement and relaxation, keeping you refreshed. A well-rested mind and body will make tomorrow feel calm and balanced. Keeping track of financial trends will improve business expansion opportunities. A minor technical delay at work may require patience, but it won't derail major plans. Understanding local market conditions before buying or selling property will help you make better decisions. Academically, breaking study sessions into smaller tasks will make learning more manageable. Aquarius, improving posture will boost confidence and alleviate financial physical strain. Keeping financial policies updated will ensure smooth renewals with added benefits. Enhancing workplace culture will lead to increased engagement and job satisfaction. A minor difference in opinion within the family may arise, requiring small compromises. Road trips tomorrow bring joy and unexpected opportunities to explore new places. Home renovations will yield beautiful results, enhancing your living space. Academically, persistence is key. Results may not be immediate, but they will be rewarding over time. And last but not least, we got our Pisces. An active lifestyle keeps your energy levels high and your body strong. Growing savings allows for indulgence in luxury purchases without guilt. Sales professionals may need extra persistence as results may take time to manifest. And spontaneous family activity will create moments to cherish. Checking travel insurance coverage in advance will prevent last minute inconveniences. First time home buyers may find this an exciting phase, making it essential to embrace the process with enthusiasm. Academically, staying focused and taking regular breaks will make studying more effective. And that is our horoscope for tomorrow. Like I said, we kind of just like to help guide you guys along the way. Shout out to the 50 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's move on to Jay's conspiracy of the day. What you got for us, Jay?
Was watching this one video, and it's about proof of time travel. It very interests me because you know me, I wish I had a time machine.
Yeah.
So back in 1923, archaeologists uncovered like a sealed tomb in Egypt,
Uh huh.
and inside they found a photograph which was dated in 1987. It showed like a man in like modern clothing, you know, and he was standing in front of the tomb holding a camera.
Oh, wow.
His Yeah, his name was Elon Huck. He was a scientist who had vanished in 1987, and he was working on a top secret government project called Kronos.
Uh
I
huh.
think that's what I had told you about Kronos.
Yeah.
And the goal of the project, what was it? Unlock time travel. And so they shut it down after he disappeared without a trace. Kind of a trip because on the back of the photograph, he had wrote, "I tried to stop it, but the
Oh, wow.
loop is inevitable." So in 1980, another photograph surfaced of Huck, decades older. So he looked like significantly older,
Uh huh.
and the date now said 2025. Now he's existed now in three different timelines because obviously back then 87, and now 2025.
Uh huh.
And you know, you got to question what he meant about the loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in his 1987 lab notes, he wrote that time is not linear. It is a loop, and he was trapped in it. In 2023, what did they do? Researchers decided to go open the tomb again, right?
Yeah.
Inside now, they found a camera. So what did they have to do? They got this camera and they decided to develop it, right?
Uh huh.
So when they developed the film, it showed a picture of them standing at this tomb, now dated 2045.
Oh,
Yeah, man. So this is like one of the when I read it, you know, obviously I've looked into a lot of time travel, but this is some trippy stuff when it comes to like actual proof of time travel, you know what I mean? You know, you ever seen those pictures of like people in like all throughout history where they didn't belong there?
yeah.
There are so many different pictures of like someone who's like you know, I could think of like just random ones that I've seen, and I'm like, damn, dude, you know what I mean? Like people who just figured it out, you know.
Yeah.
So apparently it's a loop, you know. I don't know. I'm not no scientist, you know what I mean? But you know, figuring out like I said, I believe they already have this technology and stuff. I already believe they have this
Yeah.
technology. I
Yeah.
believe it's just hidden from us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if someone really wanted to figure out this stuff and dedicated their life to it, I'm sure they could.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't think it's a I think if you whatever you want to figure out in life, if that's what you want to do, you could really dedicate yourself and figure it out. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, when I saw that, I was tripping out.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, like, like not only him, remember I reported on the Count. Remember the Count?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the Count in Saint Germain. He lived in many different decades apparently too, you know what I mean? His was more alchemy. But yeah, it's just crazy to me, you know. And then you ever seen the photos of celebs?
Uh-huh.
Like where you have them nowadays and then the one they have like centuries ago,
Yeah.
and they're exactly the same. It's crazy, man. So, like I
No,
said,
that was the one
I
that you
feel like,
showed us.
huh?
That's the one you did with the Shakespeare one. Remember, we did that one.
That's what I'm. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. That's only one example. That's what I mean. So I know they've figured this stuff out already. It's just a matter of, like if that's what I mean. If someone really wanted, huh?
It's more of a matter of who gets to actually use that technology.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, dude. Exactly. You know what I mean? But that's what I mean. If people wanted to research it and figure it out, I'm sure they could.
yeah,
If
for
you
sure.
dedicated your life's work, I bet you'd figure it out.
Right, right,
You know what I mean? So yeah, proof of time travel. I totally believe in it.
right,
Totally believe in it. I wish I had a time machine just so I could go back and see everything, how everything started to where it went all the way till now.
right.
You know, just to view it like a damn movie. Like, oh, that's what happened. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I've always been into that stuff. You know what I mean? It's just my type of thing, man. You know, always been, man. I'm very
Definitely,
interested in that stuff.
definitely. Me
But
too,
yeah,
man.
that would trip me out. That would trip me out, man. If I saw a photograph in each one of those things and then develop camera and then see, hold on, what? You know what I mean? It just trips me out.
I know. I've always been a sucker for time travel movies and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, just, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've always been into that stuff. I
That's
believe
what
in
I
all
was
that
telling
stuff.
you.
That's why.
I think you would like that movie Loopers with Bruce Willis because that's a time travel type movie too.
Yeah, you were telling me.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to the 52 people watching. This is the end of our show. So, like always, let's get into Jay's final words of wisdom. What you got for us, brother?
Today I will go with know who you are. Like I would say you have to really lock in on who you are. That's what I'm gonna say today. You know, understand who you are and then, build around that. You know what I mean? And always keep company around you who's gonna uplift you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be around any negative Nancy's or negative people. Like, negative people just put a damper on everything. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, if obviously if you're locked in and you know what you're doing and you're vibrating higher with your frequency higher than everyone, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? You're gonna piss a lot of people off anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just like, yeah, that's what I'll say. Know who you are. If you know who you are and your goals and what you want to do, you'll figure it out and just be sure to keep people around who uplift you.
Right.
It's very
Definitely.
important. You know what
Definitely.
I'm saying? Like that's one of the most important things because you are who you surround yourself around. That's a fact.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's a total fact. You know what I mean? So you can't be around negative people, you know. That's just it's a big no-no.
Right.
You know what I mean? You've heard all the sayings, they used to always say it too, like in school. You got everyone's positive, you got 30 people in class, and then you have that one negative that walks in and then everyone feels the ugh.
Exactly.
It's just how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm going with today.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And to kind of go off of what you're saying to end it up for us, remember, guys, you are not here by accident. You are born with purpose, with power, and with a path that's uniquely yours. The world will try to define you, but real strength begins when you define yourself. As Carl Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. And you also have Tina Lifford, who says, when you know yourself, you are empowered. When you accept yourself, you are invincible. And also, Caroline Miss says, the soul always knows what to do to heal itself. The challenge is to silence the mind. So, take the time to look inward, not outward. All the validation you're searching for is already within you. The more you know yourself, the less you'll need approval from anyone else. You are the light, you are the answer, and you are that miracle. So keep growing, keep glowing, and as always, much love and peace. That is us. That is the end of our show. Our motto is health, wealth, and happiness. So that's what we preach to you guys every day, all day. And we will see you back here tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. and that is Pacific time. So much love and happiness. Love you guys. Peace out, guys.